And all right. So I had some family matters. So for this reason, I had to stop my streaming. Unfortunately, I couldn't do any kind of tasks related to my IELTS preparation. However, in English, there is a saying, um, late better than never. What was that? Okay, I forgot. Let's use our dear friend ChatGPT. I forgot the phrase. What was the phrase? I can't remember fully. Late better than never. Is there such a saying in English?
Yes, the saying is better late than never. It means that doing something, even if it's
Better late
delayed,
than
is
never.
still preferable to not doing it at all.
Yes, right now, I started streaming. So, and I didn't have time for streaming for how many days? I can't remember. I think 5 or 6 days around a week. Because I had to move to a new place. As a result, it took me kind of several days to address the problems related to moving and documentation stuff or transporting my furniture, household items, and kind of handing in the old house and fixing some stuff in new house. I can't say it's fully done. However, the most part of it has been kind of accomplished, has been finished. So right now I'm talking about it in my streaming.
It sounds like you've had quite a busy week. Moving can really throw everything off, so I'm sure your viewers will understand. You could even share a bit about the experience. It makes you relatable. And hey, even if it took a while, here you are. Better late than never, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. And of course, I didn't have enough time to streaming and for my IELTS preparation. However, better late than never. So I'm using right now my gap between my two lessons for speaking now. Now, furthermore, please, if you feel any kind of tweaks in my speech, would be better fine-tuning them to
It's
fine-tune them. Yeah. Okay. Go on, go on.
I love your attitude. You're making the most of your time. And sure, I'll keep an ear out. So far, you're doing well. If I notice anything that could use a tweak, I'll let you know. Keep going, and I'll help you fine tune as we go along.
All right. So what do you mean? Can I say if you feel any tweaks, or can I say anything that use a tweak? Am I using it in a wrong way?
Ah, I get you. When you say tweaks, it's more natural to say something like, if you notice anything that could use a tweak, or any tweaks I should make. Basically, tweak is the action of fine tuning. So you're asking me to spot areas that might need adjusting. You're not far off, just a tiny tweak in phrasing.
Okay. So tweak is a kind of synonym of mistake or not? Let's clarify it more.
A tweak is not the same as a mistake. A tweak is more like a small improvement or adjustment to make something better. A mistake is something that's incorrect. So when we tweak something, we're refining it, not fixing an
Ah,
outright
I
error.
got it. So I want to say sleeps. Yep. If you feel any sleeps in my speech, it would be better to tweak them or to make a tweak. How it would be?
You've got the right idea. You could say, if you notice any slips in my speech, it would be great if you could tweak them, or if you could point them out so I can tweak them. That keeps it smooth and natural.
Now let's talk about this word tweak. Which words, nouns can it collocate well, and that I can use in my daily speech, kind of tweaking my speaking, writing, or tweaking my daily habits. I think you get what I mean.
I do get you. Tweak works well with lots of things. You can tweak your schedule, your routine, your approach, your process, or even your mindset. Basically, anything that can be adjusted in small, thoughtful ways. So, yes, tweaking your speaking, writing, daily habits, or even tweaking your morning routine would all sound natural.
Right, right. That's what I need. But I can't say I should tweak. I want to say something bigger. I need bigger improvements. Which word can describe bigger improvements? For example, I want to, I don't know, to change my morning routine completely in a better way. Which word can I use instead of tweak?
If you're aiming for something bigger than a tweak, you can say you'd like to overhaul your routine, revamp it, or even transform it. These suggest more significant, larger scale changes compared to a small adjustment. So if tweaks are fine tuning, an overhaul or transformation is a major upgrade.
So can I say, to be more productive and efficient, I have to overhaul my morning routine to room more time for myself.
Yes, exactly. That sounds spot on. You could say to be more productive and efficient, I have to overhaul my morning routine to allow more time for myself. Nicely put.
I right now use the word to room. Well, I want to use, there is some phrase that can create more time or more opportunity. What word was that? I couldn't remember it.
I think the phrase you're looking for might be free up. You could say you need to overhaul your routine to free up more time or more opportunities. It means creating space for what you need.
Yes, spot on. I wanted to say this word free up. And what could you recommend me to free up more time during the night or during the day? It doesn't matter. I have to free up more time and more opportunity for my preparation. As you know, the exam is coming. I have 25 days till my exam.
To free up more time, I'd start by reviewing your daily or evening routine. Are there tasks you can batch together, delegate, or even drop if they aren't essential? For focused exam prep, you might dedicate a specific golden hour daily, maybe early morning or late evening, where you do nothing else but study. Also, minimize distractions, limit social media or non urgent tasks. And don't forget, a refreshed mind is productive, so build in short breaks. That way, you're freeing up both time and mental energy.
All right, so can you help me to deal with that?
I'd be happy to. If you want, we can break down your typical day and figure out where you can carve out extra time or adjust things. Or if you've got a specific hurdle, let me know and we'll come up with a solution. It's all about
Okay,
fine
let's
tuning.
do like this. You're gonna ask me some questions to create better daily routine. Yes, that can help me to be more productive. And maybe together we can carve out some extra time.
You've got it. I'll ask a few questions to understand your current routine and priorities, and then we'll look for ways to optimize. Let's start simple. What's a typical morning like for you, and where do you think time tends to slip away?
Okay, my typical morning starts, let's say around 9 or 9:15, because I have lessons on odd days at 9 a.m. and on even days at 9:30. So mostly I wake up around 5 or 40 minutes before my lessons, and urgently I and then take a shower, get dressed, and go to work. That's my. Then I work. I spent around 90 minutes or around 100 minutes for teaching. After that, I may spend some time commuting to home. And then I have lunch and I may take a nap till my afternoon lessons.
Thanks for that. So, to free up more time, we could consider small shifts. Maybe waking up 15 to 20 minutes earlier could create a calmer start. After your first lessons, could you cut down on nap time or streamline your lunch routine? We can identify little pockets like that to gradually add more prep time. What do you think? Do any of these feel doable?
Then explains what how can I streamline my lunch routine? Streamline means it's kind of leverage something, yep, getting more benefit from something.
Streamline means making a process simpler and more efficient, so you're cutting out unnecessary steps. For lunch, that might mean planning meals ahead, prepping ingredients the night before, or opting for quick, healthy options. It's about spending less time on the process while still getting what you need. So that freed up time could go towards your prep or a more refreshing break.
All right.
If you ever want to map out more details or adjust your plan further, I'm here.